Ron, as you take the court for your first game, how are your nerves tonight?
I got a little nerves in my stomach right now, but, once the jump ball start up, I'll be ready to play.
Welcome back, you guys. And almost 15 years ago, one of the most anticipated rookie debuts happened at Arco Arena in Sacramento. In one of the most watched NBA games of that year, 18-year-old LeBron James scored 25 points and dished out 9 assists. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the highlights from that night, but what about the lead up to that game, facts about the game you did not know about, and what were the Sacramento Kings saying about LeBron's rookie debut? If you're looking to go watch the rookies from the 2018 draft play in the Summer League, see a concert or Broadway show, then I'd recommend downloading the SeatGeek app, who I want to thank for sponsoring the video. Instead of having to search the web for the best ticket prices, SeatGeek does all the work for you by putting every single ticket from the event into one spot. They give those tickets a rating out of 100, so if it's green, then you know it's a good deal. If it's red, then you know it's a bad deal. They also allow you to see what your seats will look like before you buy them, so you know what you're getting. If you're looking to get tickets to an event in the future, the download link to the SeatGeek app will be in the description, and to get $20 off your first ticket purchase, type in Caine in the promo code section.
In probably the most anticipated debut of any first-year athlete in any sport, LeBron James will put it on the floor for the first time in a regular season game tonight. Welcome.
October 29th, 2003, the day LeBron James would make his NBA debut on ESPN, but this was not his first game on national TV. He's played in a number of televised ESPN games in high school, but for obvious reasons, this national TV game was different and way more anticipated. And I mean a lot more anticipated. LeBron's rookie debut versus the Sacramento Kings brought in a 2.8 television rating on ESPN. To put that number in perspective, Cavaliers Kings had a higher TV rating than any of ESPN's NBA games the year before, besides Lakers Rockets, which was the first game between Yao Ming and Shaq. LeBron said that he had a hard time finding an area to stretch in the locker room because there were so many camera guys packed with him and his teammates. LeBron said in an interview that, "I was nervous, I couldn't sleep the night before, I take a nap before every game my whole career, I didn't get a nap that day." So LeBron was the #1 pick that year and had a lot of hype, so of course people were gonna watch, but there were other factors that made LeBron's debut so polarizing for fans. For one, a lot of people did not think he was worth the hype of getting a $90 million Nike deal, which is more than every other player's shoe deal in the league. There was a lot of talk of, why would Nike dish out that much money to an 18-year-old that hasn't played 1 minute of regular season basketball? There's no way he'll be able to match the value of that contract. There was also some people that felt high schoolers like him should not be in the league, and that included one of the greatest NBA coaches of all time. Phil Jackson felt that there should be an age rule to keep 18-year-olds out of the league, and he's quoted saying, "I don't care who they are, it doesn't matter if they can play or not." LeBron was also helping his critics out going into this debut by shooting a combined 8 for 31 in back-to-back preseason games. A little bit of lead up there, but you can see that there was a lot of pressure packed into this one game because of his age, his shoe deal, and his play on the court.
I knew that I could make this a dream, because I just love to do it. There's nothing else that I wanted to do, is to be in the gym.
ESPN delayed the tip-off for Kings Cavs for about 10 minutes because the Magic and Knicks game that was on before went to overtime. The question marks surrounding everything about him slowly turned into, wow, this guy is a really good player once the game got going. Against a Sacramento team that won 59 games in 2002 and who would go on to win 55 in 2003, LeBron established himself right away as the best player on the court. All of the noise about is he really worth that Nike contract and can he play in this league went away very fast. The defensive anticipation, the passing and scoring that we've seen him do throughout his 15-year career was on display early. He had 12 points, dished out 3 assists, grabbed 2 boards, and had 2 steals in the first quarter. Kings backup point guard Bobby Jackson said this about LeBron's debut: "He's a talent, look at how he plays. The best thing about him is how he distributes the ball, he does it extremely well."
James brings it down 3-on-2. There's the dish to Boozer.
There's just a glimpse of what kind of court presence, the way he can pass the ball.
Even with that great start by LeBron, the Cavs were still down 39-32 at the end of the first. This was an experienced Kings team led by Peja Stojakovic, Vlade Divac, Mike Bibby, Brad Miller, and Doug Christie. They were a dominant home team against the East. The Kings went 15-0 in 2003 at home against the East, and they weren't about to lose to a team led by a rookie. They were able to attack the mismatches and exploit the Cavs even more when LeBron hit the bench. The Cavs at one point were down by 19, but they were able to make a comeback and take a 85-83 lead 2 minutes into the fourth, but the Kings were able to hold the Cavs offense to 14 points in the final quarter and control the game. The Cavs' second leading scorer in that game was J.R. Bremer, who played 3 years in the league with the Celtics, Warriors, and Cavs.
The commercial Under Armour.
Who was that?
Yes, J.R. Bremer.
There's a commercial saying.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In 27 minutes off the bench, JR scored 20 points and made 6 out of 9 3-point shots. LeBron finished the game with 25 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, 4 steals on 12 of 20 shooting. The Kings were very impressed with his game and thought he was worth the hype right after the first quarter. Head coach Rick Adelman said after the game, "He obviously was good tonight. He's got a lot of talent, he gets to the basket, he sees the floor. For the first game, you had to be impressed." Kings center and now Kings vice president Vlade Divac said, "It was the first I've seen of LeBron and I was real impressed. He's the real deal." And what did LeBron have to say about his debut? Well, he was genuinely surprised about how well he was able to pick his spots and have a great debut. "I have no idea how I played that game at a high level. I guess I was just excited to play the game and I didn't care about anything else."
You don't get extra credit for coming out of high school. I want to see it against the pros. He did it in, I know it's only one game.
Wait, now I'm going to go the other way.
In Sacramento.
Okay, well, I'm going to go the other way.
And that is the backstory of LeBron James's rookie debut against the Sacramento Kings in October 2003. A lot of interesting quotes and stuff I did not know about a week ago. It is easy to forget all the specific details, but there was a time when people did not think 18-year-olds like LeBron should be in the NBA. Appreciate it if you made it to the end. I hope it was interesting to listen to. My next video will either be about Rodney Stuckey or maybe one of the rookies like Mo Bamba, so be on the lookout for that.